Chapter 5. Judiciary. Supreme Court History. The Supreme Court of India is the country's highest judicial court. It is the final court. Authorized by Constitution of India. Established the 1st of October 1937 as Federal Court of India. The 28th of January 1950 as Supreme Court of India. Location: Tilak Marg, New Delhi. Motto: Will. Where there is Dharma, there be victory. Judge term length: mandatory refirement of 65 years. Chief Justice of India, D.Y. Chandrachud. Oath: Die. Chandrachud will take as the 50th CJI. Meaning of Supreme Court of India. The Supreme Court of India is the supreme judicial authority of India and the highest court of Republic of India. Under the Constitution, it is the highest constitutional court and has the final decision in all legal matters. It also have the power of judicial review. The 3rd of July 2023 7:08. The Federal Court of India was created as per the Government of India Act 1935. 2. This court settled disputes between provinces and federal states. 3. Later heard appeals against judgments of the high courts. After independence, the Federal Court and Judicial Committee replaced by the Supreme Court of India, the 28th of January 1950. 5. The Constitution of 1950 in 10-day. Supreme Court with 8 judges including 1 CJI. 6. The no of Supreme Court judges was increased by the Parliament and currently, there are 34 judges including the G. The 3rd of July 2023 7:08. Supreme Court powers. 1. Power to punish for worthless of court with simple imprisonment for 6 months, or fine up to 2,000. 2. Withdraw cases pending before high courts. 3. Appointment of temporary judges. Article 127 states lack of quorum of judges of Supreme Court. Acting Chief Justice. Article 126(4). Appointment of Red Gadges states that when the office of CJI is vacant, or absence. 5. Revisory jurisdiction. The Supreme Court under Article 137 is empowered to review any judgment. 6. Supreme Court as a court of record. Supreme Court decisions or evidentiary valve say cannot be questioned in any court. Supreme Court functions. 1. Supreme Court takes up appeals against the judgment of the high courts and other coups. 2. Supreme Court settles disputes b.w. various government authorities and b.w. central and state gout. Bears. 3. Supreme Court matters which the President refers to it, in its advisory role. 4. The Supreme Court can also talk up cases on its own. 42. 5. The law that Supreme Court declares 18. Binding on all the courts in India and on the Union as well as the state govs. Style. Composition of Supreme Court. Supreme Court jurisdiction * original advisory * appellate. Composition. Including the CJI there are 34 judges in the Supreme Court. The judges sit in benches of 2 or 3, called a division bench, or in benches of 5 or more, called a constitutional bench, when there are matters of fundamental questions of the law is to be decided. Supreme Court judge eligibility. The conditions to become the judge of the Supreme Court are given under Article 1243 of the Indian Constitution. Asterisk, he must be a citizen of India. Asterisk, he must not be an insolvent. Asterisk, he must not be unsounded mind. Asterisk, his age should be less than 65 years. Health should be worked as judge in one or more high courts, for if lost 5 years or more. Asterisk, she should be worked as advocate in one or more high courts, for at least 10 years or more. Asterisk, she must be distinguished jurist in the opinion of the President. Appointment of and judges. Asterisk, the President of India, Pod, appoints the judges of the Supreme Court, on the advice of Council of Ministers SPN. Worth consultation with CUT. The President of India, Pot, appoints the CIT on the advice of Council of Ministers and consult the judges of SC and HC if he considers it necessary. Salaries and allowances of Supreme Court judges. 1. The salaries, allowances, leave and pension of the Supreme Court judges are determined from time to time by the Parliament, or 3. The above things cannot be varied to their disadvantage after their appointment except during a 5-in-all emergency. 3. The Supreme Court and High Court judges' salaries. SP Conditions of Service Amendment Bill 2021 was introduced in Lok Sabha. 9. The bill seeks to amend the Supreme Court Judges, Salaries and Conditions of Service Act, 1958 and the High Court Judges, Salaries and Conditions of Service Act, 1954. The 3rd of July. Meaning of High Court of Karnataka. The High Court is the highest judicial authority within the state of Karnataka. It has superintendence over all courts and tribunals operating within Karnataka. High Court of Karnataka. L. Asterisk, the High Court is composed of the Chief Justice of Karnataka and other judges. Asterisk, judges are appointed by the Pot. Established 1884, 138 years ago. Jurisdiction Karnataka. Location Principal Bench, Bengaluru, Main Burke. Authorized by Constitution of India, COT. Judge term mandatory retirement at age 62. Website Karnataka Judiciary kar.nic.in. Chief Justice currently Prasanna Borail. Brent. The 3rd of July 2023. 7. Composition of High Court. Asterisk, each state has one High Court. The High Court is headed by CJ of High Court. Asterisk, if required, Parliament can increase the no of High Courts to solve pending cases. Hashtag High Court Judge eligibility. Asterisk, he must be a citizen of India. Asterisk, he must not be an insolvent. Asterisk, he must not be unsounded mind. Asterisk, his age should be less than 65 years. Asterisk, judge of the High Court should be held judicial office for at least 10 years. Or, it should be worked as an advocate in a high court for at least 5 years or more. Appointment of High Court Judge. 1. Every judge is appointed by the President in consultation with the Chief Justice of SC and Governor of the concerned state. 2. In case of appointment for other High Court judges, it is also done by the President in consultation with the Chief Justice of SC, Chief Justice of HO and Governor of the state. The 3rd of July 2023. 7:09. Removal of High Court judges. 3. A judge of the HC can be removed by the President on the grounds of proved misbehavior or incapacity. 2. Approval of the two-thirds road majority of both the houses is also needed to go ahead with the removal of HC judges. 3. Retirement at the age of 62 years. Transfer of High Court judges. President can transfer High Court judges from one High Court to another only if it is done in consultation with CJ of the SC. In consultation with 4 or most SC judges. If approved by the Chief Justice of HC. The High Court judge, who is transferred to another HC, is entitled to get compensatory allowance in addition to his salary. Salary of a judge in High Court. Under the salary of a judge of a HC is 80,000 Indian rupees per month. The salary of the Chief Justice of the HC is 90,000 Indian rupees per month. The 3rd of July 2023 7:09. Jurisdiction of High Court of Karnataka. Jurisdiction is the power that a court of law exercises to enforce laws, carry out judgments. Original jurisdiction. Appellate jurisdiction. Advisory. Judicial review. Original jurisdiction. Original jurisdiction possesses the power to control chose cases that cannot be advanced in other courts than High Court. Appellate jurisdiction. This possesses the power to control the cases of appeal the judgment provided by any district courts or any subordinate courts in the country. Advisory jurisdiction. Any government department, legislature or governor may mention and send a specific case for consideration to the High Court, if it has certain special arrangements. Judicial review. High Court is authorized to review any judgment or order developed by any subordinate court, with a perception of reducing any kind of mistake in the judgment. It is referred as judicial reviews.